My name is Mason Bruce, and for my personal branding for Carrie's class, mk363, I'm going to go into a little bit of detail about my experience brief, Instagram story, LinkedIn post, blog post, walking tour, and future plans for personal branding. So for my experience brief, it kind of gave me a little bit of an elevator pitch aspect to it. It showed me where I am now versus kind of where I want to be in the future, and what I do that would be beneficial for a company that I will work for in the future. Because I don't see myself as a one uh, one one trick pony. I think that's what it's called. I kind of see myself doing a little bit of this kind of sales as well as marketing, advertising for different companies along my route to success, as you would say. It kind of showed me where I want to be now versus where I want to be in the future, as well as the major selling points in who I am and how I can kind of show my educational based learning versus my social learning that I have with um, going through sports and kind of just doing a lot of Milliken's activities that they give to us to kind of help us be better students, be better people, and kind of catapult us into our future. So for my Instagram stories, that was kind of interesting because for my viewers at least, it's not a normal thing for me to kind of throw up some random stuff that doesn't really have to do with what I've already done in the past. So adding elements of videos kind of showing what I want to do and where I see myself aligning, kind of like advertising myself in a sense. And I got about 300 people to kind of comment back and at least view the post. The kids from from high school in Mount Zion, they were kind of interested. They're like, "I've never seen this before. What are you doing? What is this?" Versus the people at Milliken, they're like, "Oh, I understand what this is. I know what's going on," and they kind of give me support as I get through it. And for my blog post, or my LinkedIn post actually, that was the performance learning based opportunity that I had through Milliken, and this would have been my internship with this actual fall, to actually, and that was with YC and Media, and I kind of go around to local businesses, kind of learn what they do, and try to sell them on a community app that will benefit them by connecting local businesses with the community. And I think that was something that was very interesting to me as it kind of aligned with exactly what I want to do in the future. And being from Decatur, it's kind of a little bit easier going to businesses because you've been around, you kind of know what to expect from people. And it being Decatur, not everybody's so nice to you, as in a sense. But the blog post, that was the performance learning opportunity that I never had. And I talked with Daniel Rivera, and me and him are good buddies. We had a couple classes together. And he did the Blue Brew Connection, which is what I want to do with the student run venture opportunity that I have through Milliken. And I think that's something that is kind of interesting because we went through our first business class together and we were supposed to create a a full business plan that had everything from the beginning of the business to actually getting it set up. And that's what he did. He started Blue Poo Connection from just a pen on paper and just made it into what it is today. And I couldn't wait to be a part of that and kind of see how business and metrics are shown through the Decatur community and how I can help Big Blue Brew kind of catapult and make it successful. And for the walking tour, that was kind of interesting to me because I've never actually used Google Maps for that. So I wasn't familiar with it, but it kind of, through the articles that you gave us and the information, it made it easy for me to see what I already knew about Milliken versus kind of like what was interesting to me being a junior, seeing people and what they like versus what I like, because I kind of hinted on baseball and football aspects for the social aspect for me, because Milliken isn't just a place for higher education. It gives you opportunities to meet people and connect with people that will hopefully build a hopefully will build a network for you in the future. And I met some of my best friends through the Milliken football team and baseball team. And for my best effort, I thought it was very interesting for the LinkedIn posts because I have never done a LinkedIn post through any class that I've needed before. I didn't even have an account set up. So working with LinkedIn, it kind of gave me a better way to connect with people in the community that I never had before. So, for example, I follow Jim Ashby because he works with Dynographics, and he kind of does, and it kind of does what I want to do in the future. He does advertising and signs for people in the community as well as other people who need their name out there, which is exactly what I want to do. So that gave me kind of more information on how I kind of want to make myself more of a business professional in the ways that I use Twitter and Facebook as well as Instagram and LinkedIn. I think that in the future, in the near future, I will probably be changing my accounts and making it so I don't really care about what other people are doing, rather than kind of people that are going to benefit me in the future and where I see myself, rather than just posting pictures of just random stuff that I see, or random pictures of my dog. So future plans for personal branding. I'm working with YCN Media now, so they kind of give me a taste of what it's like in the real world. I don't see myself working in Decatur for my whole life. Like I said, I would really like to get out in the community as well as other communities in different states to kind of work with people that have a um, different aspect, different benefit to the community. And I kind of just want to see where that takes me and give me a sense of fulfillment. I just want to be able to continue learning through Millikan and give myself opportunities that'll help me in the future. All right, thank you. Bye.